like the green light, if you know any Beethoven.
Talk about intelligent REM pod response.
Who's in here anyways? Like a colonel? Is that to say Helen?
How afraid are you of that? Would you come here by yourself?
No. There's no amount of money.
My name is Denise Devon, and I am Colonel Wilson's granddaughter, Blossom's daughter, and I have lived here my whole life. I love the castle. I was always pretty much a skeptic until my mom passed away 14 years ago. And I was actually asking her advice if I should keep the castle or sell it, because I had family members that wanted me to sell it. And my heart was here. I did not want to. I was determined to keep it. And I asked her if she could please somehow give me a sign of yes if I should keep the castle. So nobody, I was with two other people in the kitchen, but they didn't know that I was actually speaking to my mom. When I asked her that, immediately the dinner bells went off, and they went off twice. And that can't happen unless you take the stick that you actually hit them. And that happened twice in a row. And then immediately after that, the music box started playing. So that was my answer to keep the castle, and that was 14 years ago. And I love it with all my heart, and everybody that is here with me loves the castle as much as I do.
The dining room in the castle is a very, very opulent room. It does have quite a bit of original furniture, so the table, chairs, the two kind of side tables, and then the buffet or server table is original. And we do have a lot of beautiful stained glass within this room as well. The Wilson family did have Thanksgivings and Christmases here for quite a few years, even with the castle being closed or non-heated for the most part. But more recently, as far as paranormal activity, there has been quite a bit of SLS activity in here. We've had one of our guests that caught an apparition sitting down in one of the chairs here. The dining room is one of my personal favorite rooms within the castle.
This is the second time I heard that phrase, and I still don't know what it said.
I thought you said there's a couple.
To me, I hear it's coming.
I heard something about company, like not, but not proper. I did not company proper, but in that kind of word. So
There's a stick figure that keeps popping up like behind.
I'll be right behind you.
So Chris's left side, which would be your.
That means show my right side.
So in between you two on that wall, there's a stick figure. Which there's nothing over there that can false map it as a stick figure.
You want to come sit with us? If I open the chair for you? Be happy to have you at the table.
Who is that I see in between Chris and Allison?
I heard a big thud.
It's gone. The stick figure's gone. Oh wait, no dude. It's just it's popping up in the chair that you opened up.
No way.
I swear to God.
Somebody sitting at the table with us?
Welcome. Who's sitting here with me?
Enjoy.
That's all right. Enjoy.
enjoy.
Yeah. who's here with us.
Can you tell us your name?
Like, sometimes these will fall nap chairs that stick together. But it's not false napping the other chairs. Only napping out the one that I pulled out. And then the one that was on the wall is gone.
So who's sitting here? It's cold. There's like a breeze. Ooh, it feels like electricity in my palm. It felt like I just got zapped. That was crazy. So who's sitting with me? Who's sitting next to me? Ooh.
Is that Sarah? Blossom? Helen? Penny? Colonel?
My focus is going in and out on the chair.
John? Chris? It's not even wrapped out that far, which is weird because it usually doesn't, so for the fact that it picked up that one on the wall is weird.
I hope you're able to use that tonight.
Why stand up doesn't map me.
No, but you're too far. Now it's near you, now it's mapping you.
Okay. So it was mapping whoever was in the chair.
Yeah.
Because it's when I moved around that it caught me.
Yeah, it's not mapping out things that aren't moving. Dude, there's another one in the chair where you just got up from now, though.
What? That was my chair.
I wonder if when you touched it and you felt that zap, if...
It literally felt like I got zapped right here between these two fingers on my palm. And then I felt the jolt go through me, and that was it. But it felt cold there when I put my hand towards it.
It's gone now. How many spirits are here with us?
Hi, my name is Andy. I have been working at the castle for a few years now. However, I've been coming up here with my parents when I was a little kid for a few crazy times. One of my vivid memories was actually trying to figure out what was up on the third floor because I was not allowed up there. The castle is a passion for myself, and Denise is a very, very good friend. My craziest paranormal experience here was actually back probably in 8th or 9th grade when I was helping out with the haunted house at the time. And I was the only one here walking from the 3rd floor down to the 2nd floor, and I had sensed a shadow or something darker than the darkness walking from the 2nd floor down to the 1st floor. That's in the back servants' quarters. So ever since then, I've kind of been on edge to a degree, but honestly, a lot of things happen here now, and we've all been kind of desensitized to a degree. The castle's music room is octagonal for acoustical reasons. We have an array of different instruments in here. There's an original piano, there's a few organs, and then there's this music box. The music box has played on its own very, very rarely. If you are walking by it and it tends to skip, then that's the reason. But in the middle of the night with no one around, we've had reports of people hearing it. There are some original pieces of furniture as well, the settee and the 4 chairs. We're very blessed to have a music room within the castle, and it's a very, very beautiful space.
Can you light the green light if you know any Beethoven?
Wow.
That's nuts.
Thank you.
Talk about intelligent REM pod response. I heard Colonel used to love sitting here listening to this music box.
I can relate, sir. I love music myself.
Get the cat balls.
Is it going off?
Mm-hmm.
Sir, I love music myself. I'd like to hear what you like to hear.
Oh, thank you.
Colonel, if that's you, can you light it up again? Sir? You have that organ and that piano. I know it's an organista or something, right? See, I can share your enjoyment for music.
Thank you.
Can whoever is making the REM pod go?
Did you just hear a person's voice?
I thought I heard like Ed or something like that.
My thing's
No.
scraped on the floor.
Did you just hear a person's voice?
I thought I heard like Ed or something like that.
My thing's
No.
scraped on the floor.
Did you just hear a person's voice?
I thought I heard like Ed or something like that.
My thing's
No.
scraped on the floor.
I just heard it again.
Well, I heard higher pitched voices from outside over here.
Just fucking.
Can whoever is making the REM pod go off? Could you come over? Oh, okay.
Colonel Wilson, I'm really intrigued by this music player, your Swiss music box. Could you play it for me so I can hear what kind of music is on that disc?
Please?
I'd really like to hear it. I think that box itself is fascinating. Please play us more music.
You dancing?
Do you have a figure?
Yeah.
It's blue by the organ,
It's
and it's moving around.
the figure's like. Looks like it was dancing and now it looks like it's trying to like stay out of it. That's all I was.
You don't have to be scared of it.
It's just a camera that helps us see you.
I'm sure you know that. Nothing we have will hurt any of you.
Yeah, it's just to help us communicate. What's going on? Back for a second. You said the laser bird's picking up blue dots from over there?
Yep.
Okay, sorry for going near your piano. Can you stop that now, please, though? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Do you not like it when people go near your piano?
There is a big chunk of blue. by the organ right there on this laser grid.
Can you play us a song then, please? Can you play us, if I play some piano music, will you make the REM pod go off more? Or crank the music box for us? Let's try it. There we go. But so I don't get yelled at or copyright, you should make the REM pod go off though. Did you like that music? Alright, so you're popping off, you know? If anyone popped up around the window, so I'm outside the organ. And it's coming down now. Oh, I didn't just jump into like the organ. Of course I can't.
Can you teach me how to play? Can you teach me how to play? Can you teach me how to play?
Since you like music so much.
This, if you walk in front of it,
Plays music.
will play some music for you.
And the longer you stand in front of it, the longer the music will play. So if you like music so much, can you try to do it for us, please? Team watch. Just go in front of it. And it plays music. Wrong device, but thank you.
If it's the organ, what if we do this?
Anytime anybody goes anywhere near
But
that.
it, yeah, but it shouldn't though.
God, I just got the coldest draft.
It didn't when I was near it.
Yeah, it didn't when I went there too.
I didn't put my hand in front of it yet.
Yeah, but you're hitting the
Oh, the
piano.
organ, I'm hitting the organ, never mind. I just said something. Just need something. Just need something. Just need something.
I'm pissed that she moved you from the organ. And Heather was upset. Yeah, dude. Because I was getting pissed anytime someone went by it, and that's why the REM pod would go off. Shut it off and then put it back on. Once you get it all situated.
Stop it, Brad.
Stop it.
So there it's got a slight upward angle, because I was worried it was like, I mean, I should be able to put it
There
down
was
the thing.
nothing it should have been hitting.
I know, but I just wanted to get it up away from the bench.
What was that?
What was
What was
what?
what?
A light just moved through the back corner of that room.
I've been seeing like shit in the library here and there in the corner of my eye when I was back there. Did you
This
guys look at
was
the
the-
library? Or the art that's in the room that's like right next to us?
Down right there.
I was seeing stuff in the library when I was in the hallway in the corner of my eye.
The first time I ever saw something make its own light source was here. Upstairs, but here.
There was a white light, like behind that vase that's sitting by the corner. It was almost as
You dancing?
if like a car pulled in. And you
Yeah.
saw the headlights pan through the
Oh,
window.
yeah.
But nobody's here.
No, I mean, it's a long driveway to come up to, so we'd know.
Yeah.
And I closed the gate when I came up.
Hi, my name is Linda, and I grew up here at the castle with Denise. I spent most of my childhood summers here. Didn't experience anything way back when as a child. When I did start experiencing things was about, I'd say 10 years ago. Denise had asked me if I would come into the castle and do some cleaning. She was out of state with her mom, and we needed to get ready for the opening in May. It was Memorial Weekend. So, and it was, I'd say, the beginning of May. We had a lot of furniture to move, a lot of oiling of the woodwork. And it was when I was carrying some chairs from the art gallery through the front hall into the library is when I heard the footsteps. And mind you, I was the only one here. I was by myself. And the footsteps going across the top of the stairs, back and forth. Oh my God. I dropped the chair and I ran out the veranda door, and I did not come back until I had backup, a lot of backup. I was asked if I would ever come here alone again after that one time, that one experience, and I said no. I would not. I would not. I would not stay here alone. No. I don't think for any amount of money I could do that.
So Sarah Johnson's room, which we are currently in, is infamously the most haunted space within the castle. It always has had a reputation since the 1970s. Guests would describe seeing a lady looking out these windows or feeling a sense of dread or sorrow in this room. And they would describe the same thing to the guides over the course of those decades, until basically now. Lots of different things happen in this room. I would say, me personally, I'm too afraid to sleep in here at night, specifically in this room. But we do have curtains that tend to blow straight into the bathroom or straight into the room like you're seeing, with very minimal wind. There's also a reported portal closet over here. Now, Sarah was the original owner. She provided all of the money that was required to build this estate. And her husband, John, lived in the bedroom across the hall, so they did have separate bedrooms. That was typical back then. We are very, very blessed to have both of their original furniture sets. So the bed you see in here, as well as this dresser, is original to the first family that owned the castle. The dresser has kind of a little backstory in the sense that people do get some very weird and abnormal photos when they take pictures of this dresser with the mirror. The most famous photo we've captured, or one of our guests has captured, is of who we think is Sarah looking out these windows. And it is up on the dresser for our guests to see. We still to this day have not seen a photo of Sarah or her husband John. So that is something that we are actively trying to search and find out.
I have necrophonic.
Yeah, there you go. You like the necro anyways. Let's go necro. That's your new nickname, Necro Man.
Necroman.
Necro Man.
Oh boy.
Chris Necro Man.
Oh God.
Sarah, if you're here, you'll be able to communicate with us through this. Right here, this lighted device in my hand.
You listening?
Can you move those curtains for us if you're here, Sarah? Please? I'd really like to see you move those curtains. Is there any spirit in this room that wants to talk with us? Elliot?
Who's down here? That's why I just heard. Yeah, can we please move the curtains so we can show our friends what you can do? All three of them have heard the stories, only I've heard it so far.
Elliot, are you here?
Behind you? Is that what that said?
If you're in here, Elliot, can you knock on the window? Then I'll know you're there.
Are you the little boy that people have got pictures of? Touch a little plasma ball? Sarah, if that's you, can you turn the flashlight on, please?
My name's Steve Brott. I'm the owner and founder of Haunted Nights, which is a paranormal event company based in upstate New York. My paranormal group, Southwinds Falls Paranormal Society, which is also in upstate New York, was the first paranormal group to come and investigate Wilson Castle back in 2014. So we've been coming here for over 8 years now. We've had a lot of really cool experiences in the almost decade that we've been coming here, from voices, footsteps, doors opening and closing, shadow figures. But one that does stick out to me in particular is a shadow figure I saw back in, I think, 2015 or so. We had just started, actually we had just ended an event here with the group, and Dylan, who's one of our investigators, had gone outside to leave. He came back in to tell us that there was a light on upstairs, and that we had to go back upstairs and turn it off before we leave. I looked at him very confused and I said, Dylan, there was no power in that room on the 3rd floor. There's no light up there at all. And he said, well, there's definitely a light on. I can see it from outside. So you gotta go turn it off. I said, well, why don't you run up there and turn it off? He said, I don't think I'm gonna do that. And then he left. So I had to go upstairs. I ran up the back staircase here in the servants area to the 3rd floor. And when I got up to the 3rd floor, I could see a light that was illuminating the hallway. So I had a flashlight on and I turned it off really quick, and one of our other investigators that was with me turned it off. And we both saw a light about waist high moving down a hallway, and you could actually see 2 legs walking, a shadow figure. And as soon as we turned our lights off, it stopped and the light clicked off, and I took off running right towards it. I thought somebody was up there playing a trick on us, trying to hide and stay overnight. So me and the other investigator ran towards it. We actually split into 2 different rooms and came around and ran right into each other, and there was nobody up there. But the best way I can describe it is it almost looked like a lantern. It was like a flickering light, again, about waist high, and you could actually see the legs walking with it, and there was nobody on the 3rd floor. So that will always stick with me. It's one of the clearest shadow figures I've ever seen, and it was right here on the 3rd floor.
Alright, we are in the castle's ballroom, way up on the 3rd floor. This whole floor pretty much is on scene during the day for day tours. Kind of has a haunting aesthetic to it. The only thing really in the room is this transport casket here. It was given to us by a local funeral home. They gave it to us for our haunted attraction. They told us that it has been used hundreds, possibly thousands of times. We had typically just had it on display for October, but it is now got a permanent home up here in the ballroom. A lot of people do use it as far as their paranormal investigations. They will put equipment on it or near it. We used to let people get inside of it. We don't anymore. REM pods will light up. I've heard different things come through on the spirit boxes. People being told to get out of the casket once they've gotten in it on either a spirit box or through those apps on your phones or whatnot. The ballroom kind of just stands haunting in time. It is a very large space, but it's never really truly been used. There are reports of children that like to play up on this floor too. So I've seen cat toys, those light up cat balls placed on the floor here, and they've rolled around, they've also lit up. It is quite an active space within the house.
What's your name? Who's in here with me? Is it the Colonel? Kevin? Did I just say Helen? It sounded like Helen or Kevin, something like that. Do you like playing with the bunny? Easter's tomorrow. We brought you a bunny for Easter. Yeah.
Can you really make that bunny go off? I hear it a little bit. Can you come on over and just touch it?
We even got Andy here. Spooky Andy.
Seems like you guys are playing hide and go seek with us tonight.
Yeah. There's just something a bit. So are you guys like literally making us chase you throughout the castle? Is that what we're doing tonight? I've never seen this. Alright, we gotta find you again?
It sounded like I thought I heard hide and seek.
I thought I heard like in a different space, but you heard hide and seek, so that's kind of close. The same thing. So yeah, we gotta go find you again.
What's up? My name is Dylan Stevens. I've been paranormal investigating for the past 8 years or so. I started when I was 12 years old. Wilson Castle, this spot here, is actually one of the first spots I ever came to. One experience that really stands out to me, we were running a public event and I had a group up in the attic in the ballroom, and we heard like a blood-curdling scream. So, you know, we had thought maybe someone bumped into like a decoration and got scared or something, so we actually used our radios and we contacted the other group. Turns out the other group didn't scream either, so it was a blood-curdling scream. Everyone in the building heard it. We had 20 people here that night. It was wild. Coming here the past 8 years, like Steve said though, we've been having stuff, footsteps, disembodied voices, apparitions. This place is awesome.
So we are in Mrs. Wilson's room. It is one of the 4 bedrooms on the 2nd floor in the main section of the house. This is where the first original family had lived, and their servants were, of course, in the servants' quarters. This room is octagonal, and it was lived in by Colonel Wilson and Mrs. Wilson after they had moved into the castle and opened it up for tours. The white elephant in the room here is this black dress. The black dress was found in that closet. It is a very iconic item for the paranormal community. Multiple reports of people seeing a figure walking around in a very similar dress, or getting a picture of a spirit in this dress looking out the window, or in various other areas of the castle. So we do kind of keep it in there. It is one of the more haunted spaces within the house. There are 2 bedrooms specifically that are kind of more active than the others, and then the pool hall. Every area within the house is active to an extent. It's just this tends to be kind of pulsing the most.
I don't know why this won't focus. Something keeps throwing my Sony off and it's pissing me off.
Did you just touch the bunny? Thank you.
Did she light up?
No, just enough to catch our attention.
Picture of Sarah.
I heard like knock, and then I heard it sounded like someone walking around in there.
Mm-hmm.
Hi! You join us in this room? Really?
Thank you.
Thank you. Is that us? Alright. I got the earbuds in.
So the party started.
Okay, party started. Are you guys willing to come chat with us? I thought I just saw someone peek into
All
the
of us.
fucking ballroom, dude. I swear.
All of us. Awesome.
Like I literally thought I saw like a little head peek in off the couch that had us up on.
That's it.
Are you spirits
Talk.
willing to give us something like really crazy to share? I just saw something like green on the little red light.
Well,
Like a flicker or something.
I'm impressed.
You're impressed? So I just saw it, you know how I was saying earlier about the attic? There was like points where I saw like
First of the year.
almost like a clear mist to break the grid.
Cold.
Mm-hmm.
Wind.
I just saw it on the bed, and then I felt a cold breeze hit my face.
I feel like somebody just touched my hand.
Dude, that's fucking nuts. Especially because she can't hear what we're talking about.
And it would have blown right across her
Yeah.
to get to.
Who
Hi.
touched Allison?
Who touched? Yeah, who just?
Touched you.
Yeah.
What's your
Scared.
name? What's your name?
Who is this? Can we get some names, please?
Leave us.
Is that Colonel Wilson?
No.
Who is it then?
What do you want me to say?
I want you to say your name, please.
Yes.
8.
Answer our questions. 8. Alright, let's tap her out and have a
7.
picture of her neck row.
I am.
So what we'll do is we'll try to lead them, like, we'll take turns asking the question, like, you, me. You, me.
Who touched Allison's hand?
Do you guys just hear that weird chirping noise?
Yeah, it came out.
Touch.
Did it? It just said touch, and you said who touched Allison's hand.
Yes, who touched Allison's hand?
Can we get a name, please?
That's bullshit. In the hall?
Are you in the hall
Did it
now?
just say, like, yeah?
What's your name?
It's him.
John?
John?
Stop it.
Dude, that is pretty fucking good. John Johnson, is that you?
Goodbye.
Are you leaving us?
Yeah.
I do want to thank you guys though, because the whole time I've been here, you guys have been freaking insane and awesome at the same time. Slamming doors on me, freaking disembodied voices left and right. I love this place. Alright, no seriously, can any of you guys confirm this for us? Is there a portal in this castle? A place for spirits to come and leave? Yes or no, please?
Yes.
Okay. Now let's see if we can really
Say
Go.
something.
further with this. Can you tell us where the portal is. All I want out of Chris right now is the location of the portal.
Portal,
Yes,
listen,
We're listening.
we are. Where
You have our attention.
is the portal?
the other room,
Can you confirm if the portal's in the kitchen or not?
it is. Drinks?
Yes, let's go have some drinks.
I don't even know what to say to that. Yeah,
I've always thought that was where the portal would have been.
No, I know,
I
but
can't.
All right, let's see if we can really bring this to the next step, though. All right, can we go back to staring the questions? Can someone confirm if there's a portal in Sarah's closet? I don't know, that whole portal thing in the kitchen. And
well,
they kind of said it twice too, though.
that's good. They
No, for this. Because there was like 2 times I had to like
What's in the
reword it to
closet?
make sure it was the kitchen.
no, I know,
The
but
knocker.
he's three.
What is the
three times
knocker?
said he was clarifying.
That's what I'm saying.
We're
like,
done.
in the kitchen.
Let's go
Closet.
down. Let's go down.
What
there.
about the closet?
Yeah, no, we still have access to trays and shit and our snacks. Tell some good stories by campfire. Yeah, these are actually our Okay, hi.
Alright. Apparently the party has continued
So what if we go
in
more,
here.
like, actually,
I mean, well, doesn't matter which one.
yeah, they're just straight up fucking with it.
Again.
Yeah, no, they're just straight up fucking with it.
Well, they're apparently